So right here we have the Duck Duck What card game right here. This company sent this to me so I could show you guys how to play this thing. So thank you to them for partnering with me on this. Opening it up, you'll see that you have your instructions right there. One thing I want to mention about the instructions is that it's two sides because there is the simple play and then there is an extended play right here. We've only played the simple way because we have a 6-year-old, and so I figured that I would show you guys that today. So it does come with a little pog right here. It's got the water on this side. It's got the duck tail on that side right there. They do say in the instructions that there's a specific reason for each side for the extended play, but on the simple play, it doesn't matter what side you use. Then this right here is your little duck. It's a little wooden cutout duck right there. And then you have all your cards right here to be able to play the game. One thing I really like about this is that if you like to travel a lot, this is a very easy game that you can travel with because it's just a bunch of cards that you can put into a rubber band, and then the pog and the duck can fit on top of the rubber band along with that. Or this box is super small. If you just want to throw this into like a game bag or whatever, you could do that as well. So I'm just going to simply shuffle these together. Let's see my shuffling skills. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, so the way that you play this is you're going to have cards going around in a circle, just like this. This is your game setup right here. Let's see, is it 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. There we go. So you have 10 cards right here, and then you're going to have the mushy pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 10 cards in your mushy pile. Then you're going to just deal out cards to everyone else who's playing. I'm just going to take some here just to get an idea of how to play the game. Alright, so the idea of the game is to make matches, and you're going to have your splash token right here. Bring you guys on down. You'll put that there, and then you'll put the duck on top of it right there. And that's just to let you know that the duck cannot land there again as he's going around. It's basically like a duck, duck, goose card game, if you will. So I've got my cards right here. I'll go ahead and show them to you guys. And you'll notice that I have a few matches in here. Again, this is what we want. You want to get matches, but on your first go, you cannot take out your matches. So you get to choose how many times, which card basically you want to go to. It's kind of like duck, duck, goose. You have to go at least 2 cards over. So we'll go duck, 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 what? So we're going to do this one. Flip it over. The flamingo. Got the flamingo. I get to take it. I make the match. I put that aside. And then we take 1 card from the mushy pile. We put that there. We're going to move our water pog right there. And then it's the next person's turn so that they can go around the circle as well and try to find their matches. Now, somewhere in here is the goose. Oh, I got to mention, if you don't have a match, if there's no match from the one that you drew, then your turn ends and it goes to the next person. If you do get a goose card, though, which is what we're getting to, then it triggers the goose event or whatever. So player 1 places the goose card down, and then they choose another player that's going to chase them, if you will, around the board game right here. And that plays just like a regular turn, and then the card will reveal the steps that are followed. So if there's a match, you just simply put the pair down in front of you, you move the water pog onto that what pile, and then the turn continues from there. If there's no match, you put the card in your hand and you draw from the mushy pile. If the match is from if you get a match from the mushy pile, then you can put down the pair in front of you, you move the water pog onto the what pile, and then player 2 continues with their turn around. And then if there's no match from the mushy pile, you put the card into your hand and the control of the game returns back to player number 1, the person who had the goose card right there. And so that's super fun. At any time, player 2 reveals a goose while searching for a pair. A new goose event will happen, ending player 2's search for a pair. So, if your kids love playing Duck, Duck, Go, this is a great, or Duck, Duck, Goose, and Duck, Duck, Go. This is a great way to do that without all the like running around and whatnot. Like if you're in a small confined area, you don't have a lot of space, you're not outside, and like you want to play Duck, Duck, Go, you can bust out the cards right here and you can play Duck, Duck, Go in a card game style, which I thought was very, very creative of them to create something like that. So super cool. So the idea is we're going to eventually get rid of the mushy pile because people are going to be taking cards, making matches. You have to replenish the mushy pile. And so game ends whenever the mushy pile is gone and one of the cards on the outside is gone. So there'll be no cards right here. I'm just going to put these over here. And then one of these cards will be gone, leaving a gap in the circle. Once you have that gap in the circle, that's whenever the game ends. And then you go through your matches and you count up whoever had the most amount of matches. Now, I did want to point out in the instructions here, it says in the event of a tie, which we haven't had an issue with yet, this will determine the winner. Number 1, the player with the least amount of cards left in their hand. The second way is the player with the most goose cards. And then the third way, the player with the most dominance of an animal pair. So that's how you can break a tie whenever that happens. So super fun game, especially for kids, like I said, like Duck, Duck, Go. There is the extended play, which we haven't gotten into yet. I really don't know much about it, but there's these characteristic icons, which are on each of the animal cards right here on the edge. And then you also have their water meter. This is their characteristics, and then their diet. I don't know exactly what all that means yet. I need to play this a little bit more with the bigger kids so we can figure out exactly what that means. But like I said, kids love Duck, Duck, Go. They love Duck, Duck, Goose. I keep saying Duck, Duck, Go. Then they're gonna love this game right here, Duck, Duck, What. This is made by a company called Go Games, which I'd never heard of before. They may be a newer company. So super cool of them to send this to us so that I could show you guys how to play this. So y'all definitely go and grab y'all this if this is something that you're looking for. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding this to your cart. And Dad out.